Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here with another Horse Life video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a very exciting thing coming to the future of Horse Life, which would be the winter event, or the Christmas event if you want to put it that way. In today's video, I'll be discussing the brand new official species coming with the winter event, kind of like the Ghosty did with Halloween, when the release date of this event will happen, and also some extra information we know a little bit so far. Then after that, I will be talking about predictions that I have for this event and how it may go. So stick tuned in today's video as we'll cover everything you need to know so far about the event, which is going to be pretty exciting, so let's get right into it. So the first thing we're getting out of the way is the release date of this Christmas event, or the holiday event that is coming in December. It will be coming on Friday 13th of December at 8 p.m. EST. If you have a different time zone, just look up what 8 p.m. EST would be in your certain time zone to know when it's exactly coming out for you. But for people in my time zone, it will be coming out at 8 p.m., maybe even earlier, because sometimes they do put it at 8 and sometimes it comes at 5 instead, so like 2 hours earlier than it normally does. But with it being the actual event, I think it would just be at 8 p.m. So that is when the event is going to release, and we're going to also have the official species that will be coming with this event, which we'll talk about now. So the new winter species is actually going to be a moose-related species. Now, they did say it was going to be like a reindeer or something like months back that they were planning to do for the actual event, but it looks like it's going to be more moose related. But I mean, they kind of similar to reindeers, so we still got what we wanted for people who wanted the reindeers. But it is a moose related beast that will be joining Horse Life in the winter event species. So the name of the species is Alces. Now, when I was actually using Google Translate to see how this would be actually pronounced, I did notice that it said that Alces in Spanish actually means moose in English, which is pretty interesting that they're using the Spanish version of moose to use it for the name of this species. Anyway, it's a unique species featuring ice growth, heavy fur, and special wintry inspired patterns. Right now, we only have the model for it, which I've been showing, as well as some concepts for the actual Alces. I like how it looks in this, and I'm super excited because, fun fact, I do love moose a lot, and I think this might be one of my favorites out of the whole species we have so far because I just love moose. So I'm very excited to see this in the game itself. I feel like it's going to look really cool, and I'm hoping that this will be the biggest species in the game because moose are typically known to be pretty big. Because moose are, fun fact, the largest member of the deer family and can range in size from 800 to 1,600 pounds and up to 7 feet tall. So I'm kind of hoping that this will be some of the bigger species in the list of Horse Life. It would be pretty unique if it was like one of the biggest species in the game, but I'm pretty sure it'd be around the same size as the Gold Seed, if not like slightly bigger maybe. But yeah, that is what the Alces is. It is the official species for the winter event. But that is basically all the information we have so far about the event. There is a lot still unknown about the event, but there is some things that we probably know will be coming to the game because of the past event, which was the Halloween event. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about some predictions of what will be happening. And also in the future, I'll be making more videos as we get more information. This is the first video I'll be making on this event kind of info. So for the first prediction I have, I definitely think there's going to be mini games. Mini games were in the Halloween event, and they're pretty easy and simple to kind of add into the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to be similar to the Halloween event and how those mini games went. I'm sure they're going to have ones like the apple making one we had for the Halloween event would probably be like cookie making, and the mini game's going to be like a little gingerbread man that you have to shape and also, you know, make different colors and everything, kind of like you did with the apples, in order to gain the currency of the winter event, which is currently unknown as well. For the more in-depth mini games that they have, since they had the pumpkin one and all that stuff like that, I think we're going to be getting something along the lines of sledding maybe, or where you pull around a sled in order to deliver things. That would actually pretty neat, is if we had a mini game that where you guys can deliver certain things for the minigame and you're kind of carrying this little carriage behind you. I think that would be a pretty unique thing for the Christmas event. I feel like that's more Christmassy, so that's one of my other predictions for the minigames. But that's all my predictions for the minigames. Let me know in the comments what you guys have for predictions for the minigames, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a bunch of minigames in the game when it does come out. Now, for the horse species and how you'd be able to attain it, my guess for that is it's going to be just like the gold steed. We're going to have a little track that you have to complete different quests in order to unlock the species and also probably the breeding license of that species. I feel like they're going to kind of go with a more of the same in every single of their events, where you kind of have to do the same thing to get the special species, which kind of makes sense for the game. So I'm thinking that for this species, you'll have to do a track just like you did for the gold steed, and there'll probably also be a special stock that you'll be able to obtain in the game as well, kind of like the gold steed with the special like little themes that they had for the gold steed. Now for the Alces and the animations, I think that the Alces, since it is a special winter event horse, that it might have its own animations. Like the gold steed did, it would be pretty cool if they had their own animations and they looked really unique to the other species. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for with the species as well. I know we're going to be getting a bunch of the accessories, plushies, stuff like that, kind of like we did with the Halloween event. We've also already seen one of them in one of the streams of the modelers doing one of the plushies, which was kind of like a little owl. I do not unfortunately have a picture of it, but they were working on a winter accessory when I joined into the live stream to see what they were doing, and it was like a little owl plushie, which would be pretty cute. That is all I have for my predictions. If you have any other predictions of your own, leave them in the comments below. I would be loving to hear all of you guys' interesting predictions for this Halloween event. Or not Halloween event, for this Christmas event. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!